And then there comes a point where we can't go harder than last time, and that essentially leads to a plateau. So you click this video because you want to build a demon back, and that's exactly what we're gonna talk about. And we're just gonna jump right into it, okay? So first of all, what exactly is the back that we're building? The back is actually a very big muscle. It comprises of a lot of different components. So imagine this is your back, right? And the reason why I'm doing this is because you need to know exactly what you're building. We have the traps, of course. In that area, we have the rhomboids, and then the rear delt, so this is part of the shoulder, also goes in the back. So the rear delt, and then we have lats, somewhere around this area. I'm not a biologist, but I know the lats go somewhere here. And then we have a teres, major and minor. So I'm drawing all of this out to show you that the back is a huge muscle. And ignore this terrible drawing, but the back contains a lot of different muscles. And what that means is that the back can recover extremely fast. The back has a lot of different components, and that means we can load it with tons of volume. So volume is key because the back can recover a lot faster because of how big it is. How do we get this volume? And that's when I present to you block periodization. And trust me, this is science-based. You can search it up. This is going to be a little more complicated, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. So block periodization, which is going to say BP. Block periodization is basically when you separate your training into blocks. So imagine we have block 1, right? Let's say we have a 5-week block. By the end of the block, we want to be near maxing out. In the beginning of the block, let's say the y-axis is like the RPE. So this is basically 10 minus reps in reserve. So imagine you're doing the lat pull down, right? And you go to failure. So that means you have 0 reps in reserve, RP of 10. Or if you have 1 rep in reserve, it's an RP of 9. Let's say you start RP 5 in this block. So this is week 1, and we go all the way to week 5. Let's say you start RP 5, and then you move up to RP 6, and you go all the way up to 5. So this is a linear graph moving up RPs, but you don't want to be doing RP5 on a lat pull down. So this block periodization is mainly reserved for more fatiguing lifts. So in this case, we'd probably go with the deadlift. The deadlift is just the ultimate back builder. And I know a lot of people hate the deadlift, but trust me, it's worth it when you try this block periodization. So what's the alternative to block periodization? It's just you go to the gym and you work out and you try to go heavier than last time, like Greg Doucette says. That's simply not effective. Let me demonstrate why. Let's say you try to go harder than last time and you're a noob. And we'll get to those bananas in a bit, trust me. So you're totally new to the gym. So you're starting with 50 kilograms and you can linearly progress. You're going harder than last time, but then you no longer have newbie gains. See, the problem with Greg Doucette is that his experience is primarily with steroids. But a normal person like you and me, we can't just do that. Us, we're just gonna go here, and then there comes a point where we can't go harder than last time, and that essentially leads to a plateau. So this is us, steroids. We need block periodization because we want to gain the benefits of progressive overload. Progressive overload is pretty much undisputed in science. So you want to gain the benefits of progressive overload without reaching a plateau like this. So right now I'm actually on week 4, so you'll see me go into deadlifts and you'll see me play it out. So week 1, 475 pounds, RPE 5. Week 2, another 3 sets of 2, but this time I went 502 pounds, and then that was RPE 6. Week 3, I went 525 pounds, and that was RPE 7. And now I'm currently on week 4. I'm planning on doing 545 pounds at RPE 8. And in week 5, we'll see what we can do week 5. But the moment you steer out of this RP range, that's when this whole block periodization does not work. Let's say today was an off day, I wouldn't be doing 545 pounds. I would probably do 525 pounds, and that would still be RP 8. So the exertion is what matters here. We also want more volume. We don't want to just do the deadlift. So that's when we have accessories. The accessories are not gonna go up that much. And the reason why is because we're not doing block periodization on the accessories. We're just staying at RPE 8. So we're getting the benefits of both because we're going harder than last time on the accessories. These are isolation movements, meaning that we don't get that much fatigue from these accessories. All accessories go to RPE 8 to 10. So we're getting the benefits of harder than last time, but at the same time, we're also getting the strength benefits of block periodization. Not only are we building our strength, but we're also building our hypertrophy. And this is the peak power building split. If you can load more weight, then that also means that you can build more tension. You can put more tension in the muscle. And that's why I do power building. Enough yapping for the day, at least for the time being. Because right now, I'm gonna check my back pump, which is non-existent because I just woke up. And then we're gonna compare that to after the deadlift. Now today, I'm not actually hitting back. I'm just hitting the deadlift. But regardless, we should be getting some kind of back pump. So I want to do a comparison before and after. That was trash lighting. That was terrible. The kitchen just has this down lighting that's just amazing. So let's do it. The time is currently 7:30 a.m. I love doing morning workouts because you're able to just take a lot of caffeine. And caffeine is known to boost performance in the gym and just feels so good. I'm getting ready to work out right now. We got 2 bananas right here, 2 bananas, some honey. We're gonna go 1 teaspoon of honey. We got some pre going on, 2 scoops of pre. Let's get some creatine because I'm gonna forget to do it if I don't do it right now. And then we're also gonna get some electrolytes later to drink at the gym. But yeah, I'm so ready to get this workout done. We got some really heavy deadlifts today. I'll see you guys on the workout. Let's go. Well, so that workout ended up taking 3 hours and I ended up cramping at the end, so I had to cut it short. But the deadlifts were super fatiguing. I just took a really long rest, like 20-30 minutes. So ended up taking 3 hours. And the pump is definitely not really there, but we're still gonna check it anyways because why not? Look at this entire area, just completely empty. I mean, it is Saturday, but there's just no one in this area. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my head. I am super tired and fatigued. I need to get back home right now. Need to cook up some chicken because I'm way too tired. I'm really excited with how the deadlift went. We got 546 for 2 and it moved pretty fast. So that tells me that next week we can try something insane like 565 for 2. Either way, I'm just super excited with how that moved. Yeah, the block periodization is working out. We're sticking with the RPEs and I just can't wait to deadlift heavy again. I just cooked up something amazing just now. You see, I really like Chick-fil-A. So what I realized is that I can just make Chick-fil-A at home, but with way higher quality ingredients. And I can choose the portions that I want. So I literally have every single thing from Chick-fil-A. You got the cilantro, lime, white rice, cheese, sour cream, beans, chicken thighs. Everything is here. So it's really not that hard to make and it tastes super good. So if you ever need to stay on track of your macros, just make Chick-fil-A at home. Go to Whole Foods, any grocery store, just buy the ingredients, the same exact ingredients, and just make it at home. And that's the hack to stay on diet. Make what you like to eat. So I realized that I haven't really been talking about my own goals in training. To give some context, I'm currently 20 years old. I'm about to turn 21 in a few weeks. And my goal is to win the Junior World Championships next year. And now that might sound a bit absurd because I still need to add some weight to my total. I'm currently at 1416 in my last competition, and I probably need about 1580 to 1620 to be competitive. So I need to add a lot of weight to my total, but I'm super confident that it's gonna happen in the next year. With the way things are going, everything is locked in, sleep is locked in 9.5 hours every day. I'm waking up at 5:30 every day. Diet is totally locked in, getting every single micro and macronutrient, training, following scientific principles, keeping a strong mindset because mindset is just super underrated. And in the next 2 months, 2 or 3 months, I want to bench 405 at 163 pounds of body weight. I'm currently at 374.8 pounds, paused in competition, but it moves super fast. In the near future, you're gonna see me bench 405. And this will easily break a state record and eventually we'll work towards the world record, which is not that far off from 405. So if you want to join me on this journey, becoming a world champion, breaking state records and world records, just stay tuned because I'm doing everything I can to make it happen. But with that being said, if you want to become as strong as possible with me, just join me on my journey. I'm challenging all of you guys to join me on my journey, become stronger, lock in your sleep, diet, everything, and we'll do it together. If you like this new format, let me know. I'm gonna keep making these videos because I had tons of fun making it. So I'll see you in the next one.